Hello and welcome to my presentation on symmetry. My name is Leona Collins and today I will present ideas on how to teach symmetry and make it most effective for the students. We will learn what symmetry is and I will present ideas on how to engage students, but also ways on how to make information understood and stick. We will look at different activities that can help explain symmetry and how to make a lesson fun. I'm currently teaching Year 3 class and would like to share with you how I would prepare a lesson on symmetry. I would start with an icebreaker activity. For example, an interactive whiteboard activity where they need to place items or colours to make the picture look the same on both sides. This would help students understand each side needs to look the same. Next, I would ask students to go outside and give them 2 minutes to retrieve an object from the natural environment. I would give examples of objects to find, like leaves, rocks, sticks or bugs. This would help capture the students' interest and make it interactive, therefore creating curiosity of what is going to be asked next. Once the students have found an object, I would ask them to sit and study their object. I would ask students what their definition of symmetry is, and then I would go on to explain symmetry by getting them to imagine an invisible line through the middle of an object and that both sides have to perfectly match one another. Then I would ask students to re-look at their objects and decide if they are symmetrical. The class would show some different objects and we would compare symmetrical and asymmetrical objects. This gives a true understanding because it is theoretically and visually based. Once the practical and theory base of the lesson is complete, it is then time to make the information stick. I would ask students to sort their objects into categories. As a class, we would tally the symmetrical and asymmetrical objects. We could then run a tally on a piece of cardboard and put our findings onto the wall. I would incorporate a worksheet using counting of symmetrical and asymmetrical objects from nature and then finish off with a fun exercise. Reflection or mirror symmetry is the simplest to understand. We can see examples of this by looking at leaves or flowers and see that they can be divided exactly in half. Patterns and similarities help us to understand how things are formed. We can use this information to measure and categorise. Mathematics can therefore be used to explain natural phenomena. There are many activities that can be used to explain symmetry. For example, using a mirror or a piece of string to work out a line of symmetry. Also, painting one half of a piece of paper that is cut into the shape of a butterfly or a bug and then folding the paper in half. This will make both sides equal and create a line of symmetry. Earlier learnt terminology can be incorporated into this lesson. For example, fractions or same and different. This can help students apply different terminology to different situations. Students can start to use their own imagination and work out lines of symmetry on anything they choose. By making the lesson interactive and fun, students are more likely to be engaged. Have fun with nature and symmetry. The ideas are endless. Thank you for listening to my presentation on symmetry. I hope this has broadened your understanding and given you some fresh ideas of how you can explain symmetry and share it with your students.